Hello, my name is Dr. Harris Allen. As a performance consultant in health and healthcare with roots in Georgia, I'd like to spend the next few minutes speaking with you about new legislation that has just passed the Georgia General Assembly. It received Governor Kemp's input and it awaits his signature. If acted upon to its full potential, this development could have a huge beneficial impact on the future of our state. As the governor has mentioned, Georgia is ranked the top state in which to do business. However, in terms of health, Georgia has been hovering around the bottom 20th percentile for the last 2 decades, 41st in 2017. This contrast does not bode well for us. Recent research has established strong correlations between health, individual worker productivity, and overall business financial performance. Georgia's health is jeopardizing its #1 business ranking. Consider 33rd ranked North Carolina, where the headquarters of Georgia's sole remaining financial Fortune 500 institution, SunTrust, relocated in the recent BB&T-SunTrust merger. Just this past year, North Carolina kicked off an aggressive statewide initiative to improve health and healthcare. Georgia risks falling behind if it does not forge a new approach to its health situation. The above-mentioned legislation, known as the Health Act, will have much capacity to change this status quo. Backed by the governor, its primary purpose will be to improve effectiveness and efficiency in healthcare, but it will have components that will enable it to address linkages between health, productivity, and business performance that are driving the above rankings while at the same time reducing healthcare costs. This legislation will be implementing the Office of Health Strategy and Coordination, with a director appointed by the governor and reporting directly to the governor. This director will have the authority to appoint advisory committees and to create a new empirical framework to support stakeholder decision-making. This office will also have several mandates. One will be to promote innovation among and between healthcare providers and payers, focusing on improving effectiveness and efficiency by, for example, targeting issues like wasteful healthcare spending and the rising rate of the underinsured. But to really move the needle, more will be needed than just focusing on healthcare. A second mandate will be promoting coordination between the state's health-related agencies. The office will be reaching out to the departments of community health, public health, human services, and behavioral health and developmental disabilities to forge greater synchronization across their approaches to shared high-priority targets like risk behaviors, including smoking. A third mandate will be focusing on collaboration. The office will be reaching out to the Department of Transportation and other state agencies that are not health-related, but whose actions can nonetheless help improve the health of Georgians. The objective will be to forge new ways of their working with providers and payers to attack social, economic, environmental conditions like food insecurity, housing instability, transportation access, and interpersonal violence. A fourth mandate will involve setting up an unprecedented empirical framework. The legislation lists 13 councils, commissions, and committees focusing on specific health issues, for example, the Hemophilia Advisory Board. Each of these entities will provide annual reports to the office, which will be compiled and forwarded along with recommendations to the governor. Likewise, the office will be setting up the Georgia Data Access Forum. A wide variety of stakeholders, for example, the Georgia Health Information Network, the Commissioner of Insurance, health plans, and self-insured employers will all be invited to come together to establish a common data platform to support statewide analyses and reporting. Including self-insured employers in this mix might seem surprising. Yet leading self-insured employers have developed award-winning workplace wellness programs that have enabled them not only to achieve sharp gains in employee health and productivity while reducing healthcare costs, but also to outperform the stock market by as much as 8 to 15% per year, recent studies estimate. The Robert Wood Johnson Foundation is now vigorously promoting culture of health competitions in communities across the country, where healthier choices are being reinforced and being made easier to make. Employers have been an important part of that effort. As envisioned here, the office will take stock of and adapt company best practices where appropriate as it pursues the end goal of a strengthened culture of health statewide. By galvanizing public awareness, bringing together key stakeholders for the first time to mount the all-in effort that will be required, and by laying the groundwork for the continuous quality improvement that will be essential, this office is poised to become a breakthrough for Georgia. Here's hoping that this opportunity will be fully embraced. Thank you.